Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see in the title, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the monthly budget for May. As you can see, I've already gone over it a little bit. So, on this budget, I have my housing, my debt, my savings, transportation, other, and we'll discuss this. So I decided to come up with these because if you remember from the last video, I had issues with trying to find categories for my money. So just to go over it, basically my rent, in the usual range. It includes my water, my sewage, as well as my trash, and my renter's insurance, yes. So that is $12.99 this month. And then electricity, I am budgeting out $50 for that. My internet, it's pretty stagnant, $71.38. Food is $140, and my subtotal I get down here is $15.61. Now, let's just discuss this. Lately, I have been obsessed with the Budget Mom, and she's given me some great tips, honestly. So basically, when you budget, you should over budget, just in case, you rather be over than under, and then if you are over, you have extra money to put elsewhere. That's number one. Number two, you should have your money that you have to pay your bills for, and maybe it comes directly out of your account as one section, right? So your rent's gonna come out your account, your electricity, your internet is gonna come out your account. Maybe even your debt's gonna come out of your account, as well as life insurance, but then everything else should be handled with cash. Now, I am very familiar with the cash envelopes and stuffing. I haven't been doing it because of the coronavirus, and transporting money right now to people is not the safest method, but I think I'm definitely gonna get back to that, as well as the fact that I really like the fact that she says, just have all your automatic bills in one category and then have everything else. But in the meantime, for this video, I'm just gonna show you what I've done thus far. So that was my housing. And then I have savings, which I have a lot of gray area, which is another thing she talks about, right? She says, whatever you have left over, you put into the next category, which would be your cash funds, which would go to your food, any other sink funds you have. Sinking funds, I should call them, you have. And then from there, it goes to your savings, and thus forth and so on. So these are things I'm really rethinking as I'm learning and I'm evolving my budget and trying to make it work for me personally. So I am gonna go ahead though and put this money in my savings, in these categories, towards what it says: an emergency fund, a sinking fund, life insurance. That's automatic. And then I have my gas and how much I pay for my car. Usually I would put my car under my debt because I feel like a car is debt, which in hindsight, it is debt. However, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it down here for this month. And then I had a spending, because I feel like with the review from last month's budget, I need to be a little bit more flexible. But some things that I wanted to add, and that's why I have a sink. It says sink, it's supposed to be sinking funds. I was, again, watching other people and learning and evolving my craft and what I'm doing. I realized that there are things that are gonna come up that we already know, so I should already prepare for those things. Like this month, there's Mother's Day. I need money to buy my mother a gift for Mother's Day. So what do? You have a sinking fund for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. And then another one would be Christmas. Christmas, we all spend a lot of money buying everybody a gift, so have money for that. You can see all of this pink because I have been writing. It's all over my hands. The pen just leaked. Anyways, so excuse that. So Christmas is another sinking fund. Then another one I'm gonna do is maintenance for my car. Call that car, M-A-I-N ... right? because something might happen, you never know, so prepare, right? And then another sinking fund, I am going to say I have a friend's baby shower coming up, so I'm gonna put baby shower because I'm helping plan that, so it's gonna be more than just a gift. It's gonna be a little extra, you know, party favors if we have an actual party, because again, coronavirus is changing everybody's lives. And then to add more, also, I was gonna just say vacation, because just in case, why not? Like, what if I decide I wanna go somewhere one day? I need the money for that. So these are the things that I kind of like wrote down. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot one. Household, because I'm in a new apartment. I've been here for a couple of months now, and there are like things that I need, right? Like I need bar chairs or bar stools. I also need some patio furniture. It's not I shouldn't say need, I want them. So it's not a necessity that I'm not gonna get it right now, but eventually I will get it. And when the time does come, I need the money for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put household. And then as well as beauty, right? Because I'm a girl and I have hair products and I have makeup when I'm not in coronavirus quarantining. So yeah, and then the spending is also gonna be like miscellaneous, so I'm putting MISC, right? And so with these things, I also wanna incorporate these within my budget. And so with the total, obviously it's only incorporating what it is that I wrote down. However, it's not zeroing out my budget, which is another thing that I've been researching and looking at and I'm just not a fan of, right? And why can't I zero out my budget? Because I don't necessarily know what it is. I know what this check is, right? So I think from now on, what I'm gonna do is going to start doing my paycheck budgeting, where I have a budget for every paycheck. So I get paid every 2 weeks. I'm gonna go ahead and put my income, what that bill is paying for, what everything is going to, where it zeroes out, and then the next 2 weeks have the next the next check, the income, everything that's going for, zero that out, which will include all of these expenses with housing, savings, transportation, debt, and all of my sinking funds and emergency fund, and then move on from there. So I'm gonna be doing that sooner than later because tomorrow's the 1st, which is a payday for me. So you guys, I appreciate you all for watching and doing this trial and error with me, combing through these finances, because that's the only way it's gonna get better. And I will see you in the next video.